Jimin, please, Jimin, not go. You leave me. You said you know why you come here. He's crying and said all this. It's my mistake, Jimin. Please, just for once, open the door. Jimin, how can you think I'm? He bent down. I did everything for you. Listen me, please. Jimin, for me, huh? Please open the door. Jimin stand up, open the door. He sees best friend stand in front of him and a boy behind him. Of course, he know the boy. Who is he? Jimin looking down to Jimin, his eyes filled with tears. Jimin gave him the way to come inside, but he didn't meet with Tay. Meet with him. Tay felt bad. The boy hold his hand, and they all sit on the couch. Tay see the things is, and Jimin sit there without any emotion. Jimin, Tay, how are you? Jimin, tell me why you come here. Tay, Jimin, how can you think? Huh? I believe someone. The situation is like this. Your father called me and said he will find you and he said he know you are with me. Tell me what I do there, Jimin. Let me. I think it's better than this. Don't say like that, Jimin. Please go from here, Jimin. Jimin, go. I don't want you anymore. How can you say that? Come. No, Cookie is not ready to listen me. JK, give him some time to think. Okay, you come. Jimin didn't give him any response. Jackie hold Tay hand and make him stand up. Till last time look at Jimin who is looking at the other side and Jungkook take him. The door locked and from his eyes Jimin, I'm sorry. I know you did all this just for me, but I want because of me something happens to you. I know if Sohyun got to know about you, then he don't anyone. Please stay. Sorry, I'm happy. So I called Jin Hyung and asked about him, but if Hyung asked why I want to know, then what I said to him, I don't want he got to know something. Jimin started to walking here and there, and then he stand in front of the mirror. Jimin, I know he come, he save me. If we don't go on, so maybe he do something. Jimin, I always imagine a good life, but see what I got. But now I just want Jay safe and happy. Nothing else. So yeah, Jimin run. Um, and said Jim, if we don't send Jimin here, then they will. Jimin and Tay don't want. He's also on that time. As he said, Jimin he tried to. Jungkook he said him go. All this happened past. Jimin clean the house and sit on the couch. He is waiting for Jin call him. Said Jim Yungi come or not. Finally he give up. Acknowledging become more tense. Jimin, where he go? He never did. Okay, Jin Hyung told me, so I know. He sit on the couch and fell in sleep. So sun rays fell on his face. He opened his eyes and see himself on the couch. He last time looked without he last time sleep on the couch. He see the time and go for fresh without doing breakfast. He go hold his bag and go to the coffee. Still checking. Jimin is working in the cafe. Is alone. He just done from his customers and now doing something on the laptop. And the cafe door open. Jimin pause on his place. He know who will come at this time. He closes his eyes and take a deep breath. His son in real life. Finally, he's fine. He slowly turn and look up. His eyes meet with the person's eyes. They both look at each other with so many emotions but different. Jimin is the one who first break eye contact and look into another side. One coffee. He said and sit on his usual place where he used to sit without saying anything. Jimin started to make his coffee. He gave him a cup of coffee and their hands with each other. And Jimin looked at him. He take his hand back and again start to do his work. His eyes is on the laptop, but his eyes on him. He want to ask him where were he whole night watching someone sleeping peacefully. He said and Jimin looked at him. Yungi, what happened? Jimin, you come last night? Yungi, yeah, I come to drop you in your house. Jimin, no, you come after that, right? Yungi, why I come there after that? Jimin, you come. Yungi, how you know? Jimin, because of your perfume. Yungi, oh, you know which perfume I use? Jimin, no, I don't. Yungi, then how you know I come? Jimin is stuck in his questions. Jimin, nothing, you don't go home. Last night Jin Hyung asked me, that's why I know. Yungi, then tell him I am with you. Why you make them worried? Jimin, with me, Yungi. Yourself is not a solution of every problem. You have to know one thing. Someone is. He said, and Jimin looked at him. Jimin can clearly see her in his eyes, and mostly the he hold Jimin looking down. Jimin, please, Yungi. Yungi hold his hand and see her. Yungi is not. It's you. Jimin, I am used to now. Yungi, how can someone used to of all this? Jimin, when you don't have anywhere, so you become used to. Jimin, why don't you leave him? Jimin, I don't have right. Yungi, way. Jimin, you don't know anything. Jimin, I want to know. Yungi, I want to know, but Jimin, I want you stay away from this matter. Yungi, but I don't want to. Yungi, many things in this world are happen which is against to our choice. So it does not mean we're behind. So you also stop to run behind me. You are perfect, Yungi. You deserve a perfect partner. Move on, please, Yungi. Why don't Yungi deserve Jimin? Jimin, because Jimin is not perfect. Yungi, I don't know about world, but Jimin is perfect for Yungi. Jimin, sorry, Yungi, please go from here. I try to come in front of you. I try not to come in front of you. It's help you to forget me. Now, please, you can go, Jungi. I didn't go anywhere. Is it difficult for me to know about you? No way. I have my own ways, but I don't want to know all this by myself, so I am here. He sits on the counter in front of him. Jimin no Yungi is stubborn, but no matter what, he don't drag Yungi in this matter. Like this 2 hours pass, Jimin is doing his work and Yungi is trying him. He is attending the customer, everything but Yungi eyes is on him. It's almost evening. Jimin turned to him. Jimin, please Yungi go from here. Yungi, I'm saying anything. No, right? Then what's the problem? Jimin, you must be tired. You stay out all night and now sitting here. Please go. Yungi, I want answer. Jimin, I already give Yungi, but I want in yes. Jimin, why suddenly all this? You said you, Yungi, what you think me Yungi can? You know way in this life it's impossible. Jimin see him. He look away. He know his eyes makes him weak, so he don't. Jimin, you go to your home, I go to my. Yungi, our home is same as, so I come with you. Jimin shocked. Jimin, no way. If Sehun uh, come, he see you. No, no, you don't come with us. With me, Yungi, I come and it's final now. Let's go. Jimin, try to understand Yungi. Yungi, you try to understand Jimin, and I know you also. Jimin, no, I don't. Yungi, fine. Go and see your face in your First go and see your face in the mirror, then said. That's why Jimin is not looking at him and look away and go out and place. No one is on the road. They both are alone. They were totally silence between them. Yungi want to talk, but Jimin not. Jimin want to stay away from him. Yungi look at him, uh, and then again on the road. He thought to break the silence. Yungi, so you have any best friend? He asked, and a small smile crept on Jimin's face. Yungi, see Yungi, yes, Jimmy, yes, I have Yungi. Which is his name? Jimmy Taeyang, Kim Taeyang. Yungi heard the name. It's some familiar. Yungi, wow, name is so beautiful. Jimin, he is so beautiful or handsome or cute. His son, Yungi. Oh, okay, so you're both still best friend. Jimin, yes, we are. Yungi, that's good. So don't you meet with him? I never see him. He meet with you. Jimin, no, we don't meet, but still we are best friends forever. Yungi, and what's the reason? Jimin looking down. Jimin, leave it. It's just one thing. Jimin, trust and you. I do, but I am someone. Jung is stay silent just to speak a single word. I don't like whatever you mention that word whenever. Jimin, look at him. Jimin, which kind of word? Jungi, the word you know. That word you know. Jimin, what? I don't know. I am saying I am his. Yungi, Jimin, stay silent. Don't speak, Jimin. But you are not saying that word. So how I know I don't speak? Huh? Let me complete my sentence. Then you tell me. Yungi, no, I don't let you complete your sentence. What is Namjoon and Jin? Jimin, Yungi, no, no. After what they become, Jimin, still nothing. But there is a possibility in future they become Yungi, no, no, but they are right now. Jimin has such. Yungi closes his eyes. He holds Jimin. Jimin shocked. Yungi, no, tell me what I want to be. My Jimin looking down. Yungi, speak. Jimin up. Hey Jimin, that's wrong. He also run behind him. Jimin, what's so it's wrong, huh, Yungi? I mean, it's true, but Jimin, now I understand you. Uh, Yungi, hey, don't need to me in your words, okay? Jimin, I did nothing. You search by yourself, Yungi. Tease me as much you want. Just let my time come, he said, and Jimin froze on his spot. He don't want to say or what is do now? He's looking down. Jimin, huh? Yungi, let's go home. Jimin just nodded. He totally forget about Sohyun, and they start to walk again. Yungi see Jimin is silent and looking down. Yungi up. Jimin, listen, Jimin, yeah. Yungi, sorry if I said something wrong. It's not my attention. Jimin, it's alright, Yungi. I won't mind, and you didn't said something wrong. It's happened when you're someone and the person is with you. Yungi, you ever someone? Jimin, that doesn't mind now. They reach home. Jimin, I think Sohyun is not at home. Yungi, yeah, that's good. Jimin, Yungi, now you go and take some rest, please. Yungi, I am here just for my answer. Jimin, sit here. He said Jim, and they both sit beside each other. Jimin, see. Yungi, Sohyun, and he explained him everything and what happened between him and Tay, his father, as said Tay to stay away from him, sent him all this. Jungi heard everything carefully and see Jimin is in the edge of crying. Jimin, it's true I have, but Jungi, I can't do anything. Yesterday Tay come, I didn't listen him. I sent him away from me just because I don't want something happens. I don't want Sohyun to do anything. Sohyun is on high post, Jungi. He's not an ordinary person whom I leave him and go. He never let me go. I saw you and then I got to know everything. But I want you to tell me everything. Why don't you stop me, huh? Why you see him? Don't you trust me or you think I will leave you? Jimin Sanas, no Jimin, I trust you and I know you will not leave me, but Jingi, I don't want to add you in this matter. That's why I didn't tell you anything. Yungi, how stupid you are, huh? If I go out of the country, what you do, huh, Jimin? Then I would be happy. You go out some different place so you will feel better and forget me, Yungi. I will not. I will never forget you, Jimin. Jimin looking down. Jimin, please, Yungi, leave me on, man. You just go away from here. You will forget me. Yungi, look into my eyes. Jimin, look into my eyes. He said, where is my text? He said, and Jimin, you that much Yungi, more than anything. You don't even imagine my is infinity. Uh, you even the sea water is less to identify for you. He said, and Jimin eyes become teary. Yungi, I promise, Jimin, I gave you. Everyone did wrong with you. Now you just see what I do with everyone. He said, and Jimin started crying. Yungi, cry as much you want because after that I don't let a tear roll from his eyes. Yungi's art, and after 15 minutes he calmed down and back. He looked at Yungi, who is staring him. He looking down. Jimin, I don't accept you like this. Yungi look at him with the shocked face. Yungi, where Jimin me first? He said, and Yungi san never life. Yungi, I thought you again. He said, and Jimin chuckled. Yungi look at him with done face. Yungi, don't laugh, okay? Jimin, you are still a stubborn Yungi, huh? I never thought I for someone like this. He said and smiled nervously. Jimin, you have to for me because I am beautiful. He said with the proud face. Yungi, yeah, yeah, I know, and you are chubby. He said, and Jimin looked at him. Jimin, what you call me? Yungi chubby. He gave him a glare. Jimin, you are saying I am fat? Huh? Yungi shocked, his eyes wide. And Yungi, no, no, who said? Huh? I said chubby. Jimin, then what is the difference between chubby and fat? Huh? You are so bad. Go from here. He make Yungi shock. Yungi feel his glares on him. In girl, the king scared from a boy. And wow. Yungi, Jimin, see there is a difference. Chubby is cute and adorable like you, huh? Jimin look at him with his big draw eyes. Yungi, and fat one is like as you see fatty aunties, right? This is the difference. That's why I call you chubby because you are cute. Jimin here, and then he nodded. Jimin, oh okay. Yungi, calm down. Yungi, in mind, he is also not only cute. Yungi, Jimin, you go and fresh up. I Jimin Wei, he asked him with widened eyes. Jin Hyung said, I stay with you, Jimin san. Jimin, I don't know what I do with Jung. Okay, leave it, you go and take some rest. I make dinner. Jungi, I'm feeling like you are my. He said, and Jimin thought to tease him. Jimin, but the reality is that I am Soyeon cut off by Yungi. Yungi, I am going. He ran upstairs and Jimin chuckled. He started to make dinner. He don't know what to make, so he make a simple food. He's a good chef, not like Jin, but he's a good. He make good food. He's doing cooking, totally lost in his thoughts. He is so happy after so many times. He want to cook for someone. He want to stay with someone. Otherwise, all he want to stay alone. Nothing else. He is feeling everything is perfect. Everything is shining and bright. Everything is so beautiful. And why he is feeling like this? He gets it as Yungi said. If you get your, it's the most beautiful. Only one step for and just because of Sohyun. No one know where is Sohyun. So Jimin is scared if we come and make a separate from Yoongi. And now let's see what happened. Jimin is just doing his Jimin is just done with this cooking, and then he sees someone behind him. He knows who is he. Yoongi, what are you doing here? He didn't look at him and then said, and he feel Jimin flinched, but he calmed down. Jimin, what are you doing, Yungi? Yungi, what I miss you. Jimin, seriously, Yungi, are you for real? Huh? You miss me? Jimin, Yungi, I'm without you in the room. It's for 20 minutes and 13 seconds, so I miss you. Yungi, Jimin, how can you spend the days without me? Yungi, I thought I don't get you, so he stopped him. Uh, Jimin saw, Yoongi saw, I sleep whole nights and days. Jimin, enough with your drama, now tell me what you do. He turned and looked at Yoongi hand like this. Yoongi, Jimin, are you for real? Yoongi nodded. Yoongi, you know, I don't let Namjin go out and don't let him do work. I want to spend time with Jin because I know what's how much when you are not with your. He said, and Jimin can feel his emotions. Their eyes is almost same. Jungi looked at him with shocked and irritated face. Jimin turned and his son in real life nothing happens to his dish. But then he see what he did. He become nervous. He become nervous and turn. Jungi stand there with irritating face. Jimin, what? I was worried for my I'm worried for my food. Huh? Jungi, you didn't even let me. Jimin, oh really? This is also my what when I am not complaining, then why are you? When I am not complaining, then why are you doing Yungi? What this is your Jimin, or what you think wait, no, wait, Yungi, I don't like him. He don't deserve this. Yungi, I'm so happy, Jimin san. Jimin, eat it, go and sit on the chair. Yungi, you go and sit, I serve the food. Jimin, but Yungi, no, but go and sit. Jimin, sit on the chair and start to watch him. He smiles suddenly, everything becomes so beautiful. Yungi serve him the food. Uh, Yungi, I will feed you. Jimin, no, no, you eat. Yungi, please. Jimin, no, Yungi, please. He show him his puppy eyes. Jimin sign. Jimin, no, okay. Yungi show him his gummy smile and feed him. Jimin, your smile is so beautiful. Why don't you smile? I mean, I never see you before smiling like this, Jimin, because you are with me, because you are not with me before, but now you are with me, but now you are. He said, and Jimin can feel loyalty for him in every word she smiled and put his hand on his shoulder. Jimin turned. Jimin, yes. Yungi, Jimin, now I am going. I know you must be not. I stay with you, and I don't stay on that Sohyun room. So I am going. You take care. I will come to meet you tomorrow. Jimin, Yungi, don't feel bad. It's not like that. Yungi covered his face. Uh, Jungi, it's alright. I understand. Okay, I am not feeling bad, so don't try and not take rest. You are working from morning. He said and about to go Jimin holidays and Yungi look at him. Jimin, don't go. You stay here. I don't have any problem. Yungi, I know you are saying this because of me, but it's alright. You know, need to think about me. Think about me, worried for me, okay? Jimin, please, Yungi, I want you to stay here. He said like whining for a candy. Okay, Yungi lay on the bed waiting for Jimin to come. Jimin come out. He wear a baggy shirt, so he's sleeping peacefully. He uh, he see Yungi through the mirror. Who didn't sleep? Jimin, you still didn't sleep, huh? Yungi, I was waiting for you. Jimin, you are behaving like a kid waiting for his mom. She come and tell him the story, then he sleep. Yungi, well, not bad. If you want, you can be a kid and I will be your. He said, and Jimin looked at him, being confused. Jimin, but you are the one who is behaving like a kid. Jimin, but you can't be. Jimin looked at him with his confused eyes. Jimin, I'm not understanding what you are saying. Yungi, don't you know the meaning of Jimin signs? No, Jimin, no, I don't. Yungi, oh my Jimin, you are so innocent, Jimin. I know, but what you are talking about, Jimin, I will tell you everything, but not now. Jimin, why? What's the problem? He go and lay on the bed. They off the lights and look at Yungi, who closed his eyes. Jimin smiled. Jimin mind he's so tired. He already fell in sleep. He didn't sleep for last night. I think he is sleepless. This is just you don't know him, Jimina. Jimin also closed his eyes. Soon he fell in sleep. Both sleep peacefully in the midnight. Yoongi still sleeping. Open his eyes, he see himself, he see Yungi face and smile. This is the first time someone take him and gladly there is no any person. It's Yungi. He smile and see how much peacefully Yungi is sleeping. He lightly smile and he sit on the bed carefully so Yungi won't wake up. He see him and again on his forehead, then go for fresh up. He come out and see Yungi sit there rubbing his eyes. Jimin, good morning. Yungi, oh good morning. He's still sleeping. Jimin, I think you are still sleep for some time more. Dropping you to your cafe, so I come back after fresh up. Jimin, okay. Yungi sit there, he rests his badge on the bedboard and see Jimin is getting ready. Yungi lost in his own world. Jimin lost in his own world. He's struggling with his earring. He signed. Yungi went to him. Yungi turned. He bumped with him. Jimin, Yungi, what are you doing? Jimin make up out and show him the earring. Yungi, what happened? Jimin, I want to wear this earring, but see, I broke. Yungi, it's alright. You wear some else earring. Everything suits you. Jimin, but I want this one. Yungi, I think it's useless now. Jimin make up out. Jimin, he didn't like anyone. Jimin, let's go. Yungi, hey, why so silent? Jimin, my earrings broke. Yungi, so what? Huh, I buy new one for you, but don't be sad. Give me. He take from Jimin. Jimin, Annie, I don't need. Jimin is working on the cafe and then some customers come. Jimin said to the worker, go and take their order, but the worker come and Jimin look at him. Jimin, why you come back? Worker, they want to take the order. Jimin signed. Jimin mind he must be Yungi. Jimin, you stay here. I go. He said and go, but he stopped on his spot when he seated. He take a step back and someone hold him by his shoulder. Jimin turn. He look at the person. Yungi is your best friend, Jimina. So please don't do this, Jimin. But Yungi, you forget what I said. He said, and Jimin looked at Yungi. I'm here. Don't worry. Jimin nodded. He looked at who is with sit with Jungkook. Jimin went to him. Jimin, Yungi, I call him. Jimin, I want everything perfect in your life. He said. Jungkook stand up to say them. Stay back. I will explain you, Jimin. You think I need your explanation? Jimin tell him about Sohyun, and then that's why he said him he go. Tay, sorry, Jimin. No, sorry, it's not your fault. It's not your mistakes. Okay, so stay silent. Age. I'm so happy for you. Tay, makeup out and Jimin chuckle. JK, thank you so much, Tay, for listening. Tay, he's my bestie cookie. You know very well. It's just the situation is like this. He looking down. Tay, now everything is perfect. I don't know you even for. I don't forget leave you even for a second. Jimin, okay. JK, I'm happy for you, but Jimin, but how you come to there is a person who is behind you, so he tell me. Jimin, Yungi, so you know I am Jimin, thank you so much for calling him. Yungi, I want you become normal like again. I promise everything become alright. No, so just I am completing my promise, nothing else. Your happiness, you know, if you're still with the soil, I will Jimin will Yungi relax. I'm serious, JK. Yeah, I know, Jimin. You sit there, you sit here, boiled dumpling. Tay, oh really? What you are? Huh, mochi, Jimin? I'm not saying anything because you have my saying with you. Tay, yeah, I know. Yungi, see, Jimin is spending his good time with his best friend. He see a message. Yungi, Jimin. Jimin look at him. Yungi, I have some work. I'm going. You take care. Okay. Jimin, where are you going? Yungi, for doing important work. He sat on his forehead and go without listening. Jimin become worried. Hey, Jimin, what happened? Jimin suddenly where he go? He get work. He may get some work. You come and sit with me. Jimin nodded and he sit with Tay and they spent good time together. It's time for their हाँ यूंगी से यूंगी कम ला थक गई मैं Yungi come as everyone see Yungi and bow at him. Yungi, you did great job, go. He said, and everyone bow at him and go. Yungi sit in front of them. Everyone see him and become Mr. Park. Why you take us here? What I did? So I did nothing else. Sir, please leave me, Mrs. Park. Who are you? Yungi, don't you think you are asking too much questions? He said in voice make everyone gulp and stop their mouth. Yungi, you all know Park. Jimin, everyone shocked to hear Jimin, yes, Mr. Park. Yes, he is my son, he said, and then he feel his so hard. He looked at Yungi, son, how you don't even deserve to call him son, and you know why you are still because Jimin said you take care of him. If it's just because of your son you do all this. She nodded, Jungi, but we give you special protocol. Don't worry, okay? He said, make a shock. Jungi, Sani, yes sir. She bowed at him. Jungi, Sani, make sure she get good protocol. Sani, leave on me, sir. She bowed at him and take her. Jungi turned. Into them. Yungi, I know what I have to do with you, Jackson. Jackson, yes, Yungi, tell him what's the. And also, Jackson, sorry, boss, but he's not that much capable. We and secondly, Yungi Smith, Yungi then set someone to on the garbage. Uh, Jack, leave on me, boss is such and take him, Yungi, and you, Yungi. I don't think you are capable. Yungi is watching him, and then his one man come and bow at him. As so bin boss Asahan, he said, and Yungi's come. His expression is for Jimin guys. Yungi, how? So bin like someone. Yungi, you know what you have to do after finding who did right. Subin nodded. Yungi, I will handle Sahyon. He said, and Subin bow at him. Go, Yungi, remember something. Yungi, remember something. Jimin is in. Yungi entering the cafe, he froze on his spot. What he say? Make him sure it's the first time Yungi is feeling scared from. He won. It's all prank. Yungi went to him and bent down on his level. He put his head. Yungi, Mini, please open your eyes. He's calling him. Roll from his eyes. Yungi, please, Mini, wake up. But slowly, everything is paused for him and Yungi is reading the contract. Yungi, I like to have a deal with you. Man, we are really so happy you do deal with us. Yungi smiled lightly. Yungi, thank you so much, man. It's so honorable to work with you, Mr. Min. Yungi, me too. They both sign on the contract paper, and then the man go. Yungi closes his eyes for some time, and then Aram enter in the office. Aram, Yungi, yes, Namjoon. Aram, please, don't give me this smile. Yungi, why don't you like my smile? Yungi, uh, Namjoon, I do, but the real one. Okay, we all know how much you miss Jimin. Yungi, why would I miss him? I never forget him, Namjoon. He's always with me. Namjoon, for Hyung, now move on, please. Yungi, move on. What is move on? Actually, I don't know the meaning. I don't know what is the meaning of move on. So I asked from here. I finished the part. So this is the the thing is this. Jimin is what happened in this too as Yungi starts smiling. Everything is mystery.